Okay, I am back. Not very long ago, I went to bed late. I had actually just written an email to a friend. It was like a very important email. And went off to sleep, and I woke up to the sound of my BlackBerry going off, as though had gotten an email. So I got up, read the email, and it really wasn't, I think it was like some junk mail or something like that. So it was like maybe about an hour later. I mean, it was pretty late. By this time, it must have been like 5 o'clock in the morning, I think. Yeah, so I went back off to sleep, and I just felt really tired, I guess. And the BlackBerry went off again. And so I was kind of like in a dream state, but yet conscious. And so in my dream state, I had gotten up and went to the BlackBerry and checked it again, and it was an email. In the dream, it was a response to the email that I had sent in real life prior to going off to bed. And in my dream state, I was reading this email. I picked up the BlackBerry, I walked back over to the bed, and I was literally laying down in the bed reading the email off the BlackBerry. And as I was doing this, I looked in front of me and I saw a being or a spirit or whatever just standing there in front of me, just looking at me. And it felt as though it was speaking to me or something. And yeah, so this being was just standing there, and my first thought was, oh, I wonder who that is. I was like, did someone come to astral project to me? And knowing people who astral project nowadays, it's like you don't know what it was just so weird. And I remember having a conversation with someone like, do they feel comfortable anymore, like doing certain things, knowing that we know people who astral projects and they can literally come to see us anytime. And so I guess this was just the first thing that popped in my mind, that it was someone who astral projected to me. And I was like, no, I don't think so. I guess, and I was like, no, I think it's a spirit. And then my next thought was like, well, I'm gonna get up and see who it is. Not, oh my God, what is this? Get out my room. It's like, I'm gonna get up and see who it is. So I'm getting up, and it turns out that instead of my body getting up, I actually began to astral project to it. So I think what I did was I think I may have rolled out. Like, I was laying on my right side, and I think I may have rolled out to the left, because I felt like, I don't know whether it was my body vibrating. I guess maybe it was my astral body that was vibrating, but I felt some intense vibrations on my back, and I was like, what the heck is that? And I heard this very loud sound, like not really an engine, but it was like a woo. It was very weird. It was a very loud, very, very, very loud sound. A scary sound, but funny enough, I was not scared at all. And then I felt a hand touch me like on my side. Now this like really freaked me out, because it's one thing having someone standing there, but it's another thing I'm looking at it and it's standing there, yet I feel an unknown hand touch me on my side. So I literally freaked out when that happened, and I jumped out of my sleep or whatever, and I went to grab the hand, but when I went to grab it, of course there was nothing there. I laid back down when this happened. I thought it through, and I was thinking, okay, that definitely wasn't someone who astral projected. I think it was a spirit, but I still wasn't all that sure. So then I thought about the astral projection experience, and I was wondering, I'm like, was that a spirit behind me, or was that me? and I realized that it was actually me that had astral projected, and the hand that I felt was actually my own hand. Weird. Touching me. My astral hand was, I guess, apparently on my side, which is what I felt. And my fears have been like diminishing drastically. I just feel like a whole new person. Another thing is that I have purchased some crystals. Yeah. Yeah, I purchased some crystals, and the reason why is because one of the main reasons why is because I was looking up what is a Reiki, what does a Reiki do, and I realized it's all about energy, and crystals have energy, and they work with crystals and stones and da 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 da. So I just wanted to get a feel for these things. So I went out and bought some. Actually, I was looking up some online, and I just fell in love with them. I'm like, they are just gorgeous, and you know. So I ended up buying 27 on my first go around. Actually, it was 21. It was a 21 piece, I guess, chakra balancing set. And then I bought 6 additional larger stones. Actually, some of them are actually smaller because I couldn't find them larger. And I have several, many more on my wish list that I'll be getting in the near future. I'm still learning a lot about them, but I have I think I cleaned them all so far. And matter of fact, when I got the 21, I was so upset that I actually cleaned them, because you're supposed to clean them when you get them. But when I got the package, the 21 set that I bought online, the rest I found the store and bought them in the store. But man, just holding that package in my hand, felt the power coming from off of it. It was nuts. It was insane. I mean, some powerful Reiki has something to do with those crystals, and the energy felt positive. I guess they probably do that, you know, for people who don't know what they're doing or whatever, which is kind of like me. But I'm learning as I go along how to program them and stuff like that. It's not that hard though. But yeah, I just want to get my crystals to have that nice, strong energy too. It was very powerful. But yeah, those I haven't touched yet. But 4 of the other 6 that I bought, I actually programmed those, and I have an amethyst that I use it to, because I haven't been sleeping. I mean, you've heard that, you know, me saying going to sleep at 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. I have not been able to sleep. I don't know what it is. And even if I do sleep, I end up waking up in the middle of the night, and it's not cool at all. I would like to sleep through the night. So I have this amethyst, and reading about amethyst, it states that it helps you to sleep better, it gives you better dreams, visions, it helps with psychic abilities. I actually just started using this, like, I think it's maybe 2 or 3 nights ago. Just, yeah, 2 nights ago. I've used it for 2 nights now, and I've slept with it under my pillow, and man, oh man, let me tell you, it is something. Yo, it's some powerful stuff. Yeah, I was like literally vibrating just by this thing being under my pillow, sleeping. Going off to sleep, having these vibrations. Like, I haven't been having them all the time, but like with this, there's like these obvious vibrations that I've been going off to sleep with. I go up to sleep with these vibrations, and the visions are wicked. I mean, I have visions, like, I wouldn't say I have them all the time, especially if I'm not sleeping well, or something, if I'm going to bed too late or whatever, but these visions are like, I've seen like geometrical shapes and stuff before, but these visions are wicked. Since I The nights I slept with this amethyst under my pillow, oh my god. If you want to see some visions and stuff like that, get you a amethyst. Crazy.